Hi everyone, this is Alysia Parker, or AVP60685, and I was going over my videos on YouTube, and I just realized that there's been two new Nancy Drew games that I have not reviewed since the last time I made a video. So let me start. The last game that was released was The Ghost of Thornton Hall. Sorry, let me get my words straight. And then before that one, there was The Deadly Device. My review of The Deadly Device, it was a pretty decent game. It wasn't terrible like some of the previous games that I've played, but it was pretty decent. I mean, the only thing I disliked about it was that you had to switch between night and day to interact with various characters. In order to interact with, Mason and Gray, you couldn't interact with Ellie or Ryan at the same time. And so it made it tricky, especially if you had things to do, like if you wanted to assemble the robotic cat. So that got a little bit of annoying. Other than that, it was a pretty good game. The last game, The Ghost of Thornton Hall, was a pretty good game. To me, it seemed, though, in my personal opinion, this is just my opinion now, is that it seemed like some of the things were repeats from earlier games, such as the Tanagram puzzles seemed like a repeat from Nancy Drew Message in a Haunted Mansion. And the window tile puzzles seemed like a thing from Nancy Drew and the Ransom of 7 Ships. Other than that, it was a really decent game. I mean, you get to meet Jessalyn after searching over 2/3 of the game for her. Harper, everybody's saying that they loved her. Some people say they hate her. I just say Harper was a very strange character. Clara, how do I put this? She was a bit strange herself. Wade was decent. Just he hung out in the cemetery a little too much. The Ghost of Charlotte. They said the way they explained it was a so-called carbon monoxide illusion. But the thing is, if it was so-called a carbon monoxide illusion, why is it that Nancy's seeing the ghost of Charlotte in other places, such as the house where Charlotte died, sadly, or you'd see her in other places? It just didn't make sense, Savannah in that one, you could call up on the phone after she calls up Nancy late in the evening saying, I got a case for you. Can you come out? And so Nancy's like, yeah, sure. The next game, The Silent Spy, we've got a reference to another Nancy Drew character that we have not had a reference to in like forever, is Nancy's mother. And it looks like it's going to take place in Glasgow, Scotland. So that should be interesting because Nancy's never gone to Scotland. She's gone to Ireland, and she's gone to France, and she's gone to Italy, and she's gone to Germany. But she's never gone to Scotland. So this should be interesting to find out what she uncovers about her mother. All we know is that her mother was some kind of mission, and she supposedly died in some kind of accident. What the accident is, hopefully we'll find out. Hopefully they won't take too long in making this newest game. Also, I played another mystery series, which was Murder, She Wrote. Now, I'm a fan of mysteries, and I've seen the Murder, She Wrote television series with Angela Lansbury, and when I played the game, the sequel to me was not as good as the first one. The first one was the best one because it was really good. Return to Cabot Cove, it had a lot of mini puzzles just like the other one does, but the way it was laid out was different because you had to do more to refresh the hint list, and you didn't get to interact with the characters as much as you did in the first one. The first one, you had 5 mini mysteries to solve. The other one, you had only 3, so it was okay. Let me see. What's going on else with me? I am currently looking for employment, which has been slow progress, nothing promising yet. But I do help out with the food distribution near where I'm currently living. I'm currently living in an apartment about 3 miles from my childhood home. My childhood home got sold and is currently on the housing market, so I'm no longer living at my childhood home. I'm still watching certain TV shows, but not as much. I mean, I'm watching... What am I watching? Well, actually, it's been basically reruns of... which I have DVDs of Stargate SG-1, Saving Hope Season 1, which we'll find out about Season 2, which should be released the 25th of June. So we'll find out if that's going to be successful or not in the Canada area. Hopefully they can release it here to the United States somehow. Also, I've got my 10-year high school reunion coming up in July, which is exciting. I know it doesn't seem possible that someone as young as me being a high school graduate 10 years ago, but it's true. 10 years ago, literally, I graduated from high school with about 200 of us. There are currently about 195 of us living. So, we've lost some of us along the way, unfortunately. But, you know, I'm looking on the bright side of that. What else is going on? I'm still Sunday school teaching. I haven't made any videos of them lately because they're getting ready to get out for the summer and they're getting older, meaning they're not the cute little kids that you guys once saw. Like, the oldest is now 13. The youngest in my class now is about 4. And so I'm starting to get new students and get them adjusted. I mean, right now I don't want to overwhelm them with the camera just yet. What else? I think that's basically it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a blessed day, and I'll chat again soon. Bye now.